Alright, I'm going to talk a little bit about aggregations. But first I want to make a quick little aside. We started off with just a single date dimension as a table dimension. Then when we built out the cube, we end up with this ship date and order date, which are role-playing dimensions that analysis services create for us. But it still shows the date dimension, and it really doesn't make sense to let users browse based on that because it's not really a particular date connected to something, while ship date is connected and order date is connected, due date is connected. So you only want to let them browse by particular dates in this case, so we want to actually make that not visible. Okay, now for aggregations, it's just like adding a measure. You just click Add New Measure, and instead of just picking the new measure, picking the table, picking the measure, and hitting OK, you're also going to change the how you're using it. You're going to change the aggregation. Instead of just taking the default sum, you're going to use something else. Now you do need to worry about whether you actually can use that aggregation, whether it actually makes sense. For example, the sales or territory key, you wouldn't want to really be summing that. Why would you ever want to sum that? But you might actually want to do a distinct count to see how many distinct territories are involved in something. Or you might want to do a distinct count of the customers, so you can see how many customers are buying something. So things that you wouldn't normally consider aggregating on, you could aggregate. And analysis services does seem to have a little bit of intelligence. It realizes that that's not an additive dimension, that's non-additive, maybe semi-additive. Remember, those are the three. And if you try to create this, it'll let you create it, but it's going to put it in its own group. And it's probably a good idea to give this some sort of special name, like non-additive internet sales, and then distinct count, so that way the user knows that this is a special part of internet sales. It's not really part of the regular ones, so they need to be careful about that one. If it's additive, then it will put it in the grouping for you. So let's do one that's additive. For example, let's say you wanted to find the order quantity, but you wanted to do the max. You wanted to find the largest order. So now, see, it put it right underneath internet sales. So it realized, oh, that's additive, or at least semi-additive. So we're going to put it in here and let them browse on it normally. And that's about it for aggregations.